Hello everyone, and thanks for stopping by my channel. Today I don't think it'll be a very long video, but I wanted to share with you the way I did these pockets. They're actually flips, and it was Wendy's Adventures that I saw this on. She did a whole series on junk mail envelopes, or I think it was just envelopes, but you could use junk mail as well as, you know, good ones. So it's very easy to do, but this stack, plus I have another huge stack, is just full of pages that I have printed, and some are a little bit of fussy cutting, but you know, I don't know where I'm going to use them, so I thought if I cover these junk mail things, it'll give me a lot of extra pieces of ephemera. So the first thing I want to do, I think I'll do both of them at the same time, is cut these down. So if you're going to use envelopes that you save with Windows, and make sure you cut down on the part that you know, where you have where you're not cutting into the window is what I'm trying to say, because you don't want this at the top. Okay, I'm already confused. I've only been here 10 minutes, maybe. Oh, 10 minutes. I haven't even been that long. I want to cut these like at 7.5, I think. Whatever you feel will fit in your journal. And I think 7.5 is a good height. Okay, and those I'm sure we could probably use for something else lately. Okay. Now you're going to close this. Yeah, this really does take a whole sheet of paper, but I know everybody has the mix map. You know, they do a journal and there's a paper left over and you put it away and like you never get a chance to use it. This really is a good trick for that, I think. And it's pretty easy to do. Okay. I don't know if I want to ink these or not. Let's see what this shows. I just want to see like inside. That's totally white. And that's got a little bit of gray. That's okay. Oh, how'd I get glue on there? That's strange. I thought I just glued the flap down. It's a different type of envelope. I'll just get it unglued. Okay. So as long as it dries like that, I'll leave that one and let it dry. Okay, so now all we have to do is take our paper and wrap it around. Let me see. So we're going to wrap it like this, the size of this envelope. Now she did do it a different way, but I kind of like the way she did it, where, let me see if I have it. I don't know where it is. Oh, where she folded this kind of in half, or an inch or so up, and that made it pretty tiny pocket here, because the flap was folded, I mean the envelope was folded over like that. So I have been making them where they don't fold over. So I'm going to try to get this as straight as I can. can always trim it up if you have to, but okay, I think that might be good. Okay, and then this part is going to come over this way. And this is going to be on the other side of the page, so if you don't feel like, you know, getting it perfect, it won't matter because you won't be able to see it. So, I hope everybody's doing well. I went outside a few minutes ago, well, to feed the cats, because I forgot. I'm out of my routine, so I keep forgetting to feed the cats. But they were there at the door. It was a little late. I wonder if I want to get that a little closer. I think it'll be okay. See this side here, though. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there's some. I'm going to score this and try to fold it again. So I want to score about right there. Let's get this. It's really not the way to do things, but I don't know, never do the things right. Anyway, let's see. Get down here. Be off a little bit. Let's see if I can. I don't think it'll be very noticeable. Am I in screen, I hope? Don't know exactly what happened to the way I put my camera up, but it's acting like weird. Okay, so now we're going to glue this all on. And the top of this one is here. So I want to glue it to here. And we can cut that excess off after we glue it. Or you could cut your paper in advance and have it the right size. Okay. I'm going to make sure I'm on that new crease on this side before I fold this side. Wendy makes it look so easy. But she's been making those for a long time. Those flips. Okay. And I don't think we need a lot on this side, so I'm just going to put a little bit here. Okay. So that's glued down now. I'm going to trim this off, and that wasn't the smart way to do that. But I can see through the light where I need to trim it. So I suggest you trim it before you glue it down. Always something. Okie doke. Alright, so now we have a pocket here. And I needed to probably glue that too. Alright. I'll just put a little glue on the edge of this. now we should have a pocket here. And we're going to punch a divot in that. Okay, and then if you want to ink, so Kathy sent a message, Nonstop Journals, or Nonstop Mom, I'm sorry, about doing ephemera, you know, all coordinated, and then make a journal instead of starting to make a journal and then getting ephemera for it. I mean, you might have it in a kit or something, but I thought that was a good idea. And it's kind of funny because when I pulled out the papers and then I saw this one, you know, it actually goes together. So might make sense. Okay, so that's that, and then we need to make a little notch here. And yesterday I lost this thing and I could not find it. I was so upset. I'm like, where could have it gone? Well, it was right under my feet, under my desk, but right in front of me. So when I was looking under my desk, I was sitting here and you really couldn't see where, you know, where I was actually sitting when I was looking. Okay, so that's cute. Now let's pretend that goes on a journal page. And do I don't think I have a journal page handy. Well, I should have my... Oh, everything gets so lost. I've always had a page up here above me. Well, let's just pretend this is a journal page. So this would be attached here, glued here and here, and then you have a pocket. And this will be a flip, pocket flip. So you can add more pockets to that if you wanted to. But let me do another one, and then this one has this has been printed a while ago because it's got the borders on it. I'm so glad that I have the borderless ink. I mean, a printer that does it. You know, some printers are they say they have borderless, but they're very hard to get to work. Okay, I'm going to cut this paper before we do the folding. Just leave a little bit extra there. Be nice if I knew exactly where to fold. I could score it. I'm gonna try that. I need two that size. So whatever size your envelope is, scoring it will really help to fold it. That is going to go there. That was easy. And this is going to go right in here, just like that. Okay. And then now here's our top. So I think what I'll do is put this top this on here like that. And then do this side. So did anybody get fun things for Christmas? Crafty things? I usually have to buy my own for myself, crafty things. I don't think I bought anything this year. Oh, I did too. I'll show you. I mean, everybody has one. I got this set to bind my journals with. I don't know. I always, my other stuff is in a zip bag kind of thing, but everything is all jumbled up. But this is kind of jumbled up too. So, I don't know. It wasn't very expensive, I don't think. And this is the problem. These don't have a place. My son had given me a gift card, and so I went to Amazon and got a few things. Okay, let's fix this one because it never gets to the edges, the glue stick. I should take more time putting things together because you still have to go back and fix it. But you get anxious and you want to see how it's going to look. Okay. Okay, I am not going to go around and ink all this on the video because it takes time. I'll just wait. And I'm going to put my little punch here. I don't know if rounding these corners would look good in the page. I can't believe I don't have a silly page here. I don't have a journal page because I tore the journal up that I had. And I don't have anything I want to fold in half right now because I don't know what I'm going to be doing with it, so I don't want that to be there like that. But I don't know, I think maybe it would be nice to have those now I guess that wouldn't work because you need to glue that down. Okay, so it's just a thought. Put a punch here, about there. Did you know that this ruler has a center marking on it? Where is it? Okay, here's 0. So if I want it in the middle, so it looks like too much that side. So it's like 3 3/4. And very close to 3 3/4 there. So that would be the very center. Okay, so I'm gonna ink that a little bit so you can see. Okay, so like I said, these are going to go onto into a journal page, and will be a flip and a pocket and yeah. Okay, so this doesn't really have any journaling space. This one, you could journal on this one probably, but we need to decorate this a little bit. So I was going to look and see what I have to embellish this with. I wanted to use some of these photographs that I had made. And that's kind of pretty. Kind of a wedding vibe. The blue butterfly. Maybe this would be better. Okay. Well, I don't have very much stuff. Okay. The butterfly's fine. The music probably would look good there. Okay. I was going to put a label up there, but I don't know. It doesn't really work anyways. Just looking for something a little bit. It's a little more whimsical looking. Yeah, I think I like that. And I like that little butterfly. So, this I'm going to take out. Get this in. Now, if you made these in mass make them, I wouldn't decorate anything on them until you go to use it in a journal. Then, because you may have ephemera from that journal. In fact, like here, I have this ephemera, which would have looked nice somewhere on there, that came with the kit. Just trying to see if I want to replace it. I don't know what kit this came with, though, but it looks like My Porch Friends Monarch, Pink Monarch prints. Oh, I don't want to use that. That's my German book. Butterfly, you don't go there yet. Okay. I don't know, is that... I've been holding on to this wedding picture for a long time because I felt like it's, you know, not related to any journals unless I'm making one for a... sure I have photos somewhere else. More. Let me check. I have a little bit of time here left. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I have photographs. Oh, I really like her. She matches that other one. This here, pretty much. There's a little extra white on here that I don't really want. Okay. I feel like she needs something. I feel like she needs something around her. I guess something like that would be okay. Did I ink this? I don't remember. I think I did. Okay. I'm going to mark this so I know where to glue it back down. Oh my goodness. What happened to my glue book? I was wondering if yeah. I don't know if I want the butterfly now either. Trying to not cover up that bead, but I guess it doesn't matter. I'd just rather have these like better. Okay, so if I take the butterfly away, and then depending on what card, journal card I put in there, don't think I have any already made. I have these plain ones, but they're short. That's the problem with making them too long. Sometimes your journal cards are just too short. That one doesn't look half bad in there. You know, if you find something that you like, go ahead and put it in. if it fits. That one fits also. Let's see. It's got the pink flowers at the top. Oh, maybe it's not going to fit. Should not be glued down in there. I don't know what's the deal with it. I guess it has to do with where I sealed it. Okay, well, I'm not going to try and dig in here too much with this. I'll have to get another ruler. Let's see. Yeah, too big. But one like that would fit, and that would be cute. And put a ribbon on that. Maybe I could just put the butterfly down here. It'll be on another page, though. Yeah, I don't know. Not crazy about it. I don't usually decorate these, but you could put a piece of lace across this part. You know, that would make it look cute. Like that. All right, so I guess that's it. I just wanted to share with you how to make these flips, because I think they're really cool. Now on this side, depending on your papers, you could just put a small piece of writing space. You know, you could do, you could even probably, I don't know about folding if it would work that way, but this is coffee dyed. This is that composition book that I coffee dyed it. I love this paper. It's not very heavy. But the lines didn't fade. That's what I bought lined paper before, and all the lines would bleed. So I don't know. Does that look okay on the back of that? I mean, it's not really the right. Let me ink this. Just keep going and going, don't I? I try to mass make some stuff like this. All right, I've already done that side. Okay. Just thought maybe if had a little bit of that around the edge, then it kind of blends in. Of course, it depends on what your journals look like, but mine usually always have ink, and they always have the same color ink. I only use, for the new people, Gathered Twigs. I want to thank everybody for watching today's video, and hopefully you'll like and subscribe and comment. And if you're new, you come back. I have over, I don't know, 2,000 videos. So I don't know what the number is, but it's quite a bit. For those who've been on YouTube for several years, I've been on 5, and I think like Gail Augustinelli's been on 6. I think Wendy was on. She's not on anymore, but she was on for a long time. Now I could put a label up here, maybe. Something to go across the top. Oh, yeah, maybe not. Just doesn't, too big. I can never use that label for some reason. I have to go sideways with it. One good thing about this one, you could write it like a date in there. Yeah. Okay, I'm almost to the end, you guys, so maybe I'll find something. Okay, I think I'll just maybe use this. Or maybe not. I don't really like that. So I'll just wait and see. It sounds like somebody's here. Okay, guys. So thanks so much for joining me, and I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Stay warm if you're in the cold. All right. Bye-bye.